A electrifying game here against the True North and the Denver Lions on SBN. We're back. So we're on the floor with Kadri, and it's going to be a jump ball. Jump ball in the call. Last touch by the Lions. So it's going to be True North ball. Going back to Marco. Not a bounce play. Marco with the steal. Missed it. Missed it right there. Communication cut. Curran to cook it up for two. Going back to Koski. Cole for two. Now that's a guy who can just body you right in a second. Someone who can dangle you in the paint. Denver, so it's back here in Denver, so it's really cool. Last touch by Denver. So it's going to be True North ball here. Going back to Curran. Cooking up to number 30, Kadri over here. Cooking over to Josh. Back up to number 2 of the Kadri brothers. Shovel pass to Curran. Cooking past to Mandrew. And that's what the True North brings. And Denman with the overtone pass to himself. Back to a wide open Koski to score. Going back to Egunga. A kid that can score beneath the seas. Going back to a cutting Mandrew, shuffling the paint. Denman with the rebound. Marco up to Denman for 3. Won't cash it in. Back up to Kadri. Caleb Kadri in the paint. Short. Cole to a cutting Curran for 2. Kadri. Kadri, shuffle pass to an open Mandrew for 2. No. True North everywhere. Yeah, it's recording. It's on. Going back. Mandrew cooking it up to Slytherins himself. Denman. Off to Koski. Hipping it up with the 12 minute and 54 seconds in the first. Shuffle pass to Denman. To Ankwangwu. Now this kid is making me hungry. He's cooking with 4s. Another turnover. And that's going to go in red. So close. But those 2 nice shots by Mr. Onwangwu makes me hungrier than ever. Going back to a cutting Denman to a cutting Marco. Marco for 2. Misses off the hook. Going back to Mandrew. Cutting pass to a wide open pass to himself. Josh Curran in the corner won't look for it. Shovel pass to Denman. No foul there. Late whistle. No late whistle. Up to Caleb Kadri. And a Tonga ball here. It's and that's gonna go up to Yellow's possession. Denver's. Yeah, and even though, yes, and we're gonna have the timeout on the floor, folks. We'll be right back on the SBN channel. Timeout, True North. Yep. And Wally is, and yeah, they're missing 2 of their players. Didn't even notice. Wally and Gurgis here. Cutting Mandrew for 2. So this could be an interesting game because they versed not a week ago. They versed like last week. It's very competitive offensive teams. Going back to Jinisova. Jinisova going back to Segsworth. Segsworth working on the Koski. Koski's 3. No call on the foul over the 3-point contact. Going back to Kadri. After Caleb. Caleb, middleward pass to himself. Got blocked by Mr. Koski. To a Cook and Curran for 2. Koski going over the run over to a running pass to Nsungu. Going back to Josh Webb. Oh, he's making some dribble passes to himself. Back to a cutting Mandrew. Segsworth all by himself. Running over. Bodies everywhere in the paint. Going back to Josh Webb. Air balls into Koski. Koski dangling right there with some engines. And last touch by Denver.
Hey Cole, he's not 10 feet tall.
Nice, cold. Well, not nice. Well, I'm not sure if Denver's kind of cold or hot, but it is a nice.
Oh, bad pass.
It is a nice country. I mean, a nice state of memory. And last touch by True North. So it's going to be Denver ball to a cutting Jinisova.
What's cutting?
Going back to a cutting Denman for 2. He's shoveling by himself. Spills it out. Back to Kadri. Cuddling with it. And last touch by Caleb Kadri. Up to Josh Webb. Looking for the 3. Up to a Cook and Curran to cook it up for the True North. Making his skills worth the much. Up to Denman with the upper hand steal. Up to the leader himself, Koski. Going back to Marco. Marco swinging past the Koski. Koski's 2 is not pure enough, and I think we got a foul on the floor. So, and something. And I think Marco's leg is somehow disarmed, so I think he's going to sit out for this one until his left or right arms or legs is okay. Just needs to chill and he'll be able to have some playtime back here. So Segsworth is going to shoot 2 free throws at the line, and it's not pure for Segsworth. He's 0. No, he's actually never been to the line before, so he's actually probably 0 and out of 9. Segsworth for 1. And nope, can't make both of them. A lot of assumptions for the teams. Last time these two meet, they were in Toronto. So it was kind of hard for Denver to score because Toronto's a very tough team to beat, even though it's a Christian league. It could be any type of league if you want. Going back to our cutting Mandrew. Mandrew's going to hit a 2. That is really deep. And a foul, and that's going to go on Mr. number 16, and that's going to be on Curran. Interception pass to Segsworth. To looking over Denman for 3. Airballs it. Sometimes he makes it, sometimes he doesn't. But he makes it over heel. Okay, going back and up to Caleb Kadri. The Kadri brothers. Aaron with a missed turnover. To a cutting Mandrew. Curran cooking for 2. Misses off the iron. Back up to Cope. Yeah, and that was what was that situation? As the Lions turn it over again. For the at least 8th, no, I think like the 4th time.
I don't think.
4th, 5th time. 5th, 4th time here.
I don't think I meant to be.
So Curran, last touch by Undangwu. Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Igdongwu because his name is just so confusing. It's just I can't just. Anyways, going back to this game, to a cutting Mantra for 2, looking over to a cutting Josh Webb, and it's going to be last touch by True North here.
What's with all the cutting?
We're going back to Segsworth. Denman looking over the C-pass. And that is a travel violation by Denman right there. Something the Lions can't even do. And that's going to be at least the 3rd turnover they have made. And that's going to be True North's turnover. And that's going to be their 4th. So they're tied with 4 of turnovers just far this season. Very interesting. Going back to a driving Denman for 2. Shuffling pass. Kadri up the court by himself. Up to another Kadri. Going back. Denman with the run over. And that's going to be out of bounds. And it's going to be last touch by, I think it's going to be last touch by Den.
I think it's jump ball.
I think it's. Oh, so miscommunication there, folks. So that's going to be that's not going to be out of bounds or anything. It's going to be a free throw shot. So 2 shots for Denman here at the line. Solid as ever. And misses off the iron. He's 5 from 10. So Denman's going to shoot another one. And it misses again. Kadri. Last touch by the True North. No, Denver. Here comes True North up the court. Using the surface right there to a cutting Mandrew. Mandrew, dragging passes to himself. Uses that big upper body to go up and score.
Michael, you can't say cutting if you're always thinking to a cutting mat.
I just can't think of another word. Going back. Koski, coast to coast. Layup can't go off the iron. Going back. Josh Webb looking for his first basket of this game. Misses. Going back to Segsworth. Segsworth, could have given it a little bounce, but just left the hoop out of the hoop. And I think it's going to be timeout Denver.
Like that step back? That was like, you see that step back by Segsworth? No. It was like step back.
We'll be back, folks, after this timeout on SPN.
I was tripping. Oh my god.
So it's going to be, we're back on the floor here. That was a timeout. That was going to be on the Lions. So that was going to be their first timeout. They're tied with timeouts. So it's still 2 timeouts remaining for both teams. Anyways, going back to a moving pass to Kadri. Shuffle pass to another Kadri brother. Another running offensive play by Mandrew. Slithers inside. Mr. Mandrew, how do you do? As he slithers his way for 2. Koski for 3. That's what he does for Denver. He kisses up to the ceiling as he says with a prayer to God. And Mandrew scores again. Sensational slippery move. 2 more for Mr. Mandrew.
The other call.
Another Cole. Cole's going everywhere on the field.
It's the battle of the Coles here.
Marco! I want lasagna right now. Give me some lasagna. Lasagna for me. Bassoon.
I think it was a 2.
Kadri. Mandrew. More baskets. Mr. Kadri. No, not Kadri. That is Mandrew. Sorry, folks, for saying that wrong name. Aaron.
Was that 2 for
No, that was Mandrew.
Was it a basket just now?
No, before. Going back to Mandrew to cut right in the paint right there. And they're looking at the review, and it's going to be last touch by True North. Oh my goodness. Baskets are flowing throughout the veins of players. What is happening here? Lions have it. Back up to Marco. Nice cutter, but misses the cutter. Going back to Mandrew. He slithers again! The Dragon himself slithers for 2.
Are you literally commentating this?
That's why it's not egg season yet.
Yellow ball!
It's 8-12, so it's a 4-point game. 4-point game on the line. Pass, swing pass to Marco for 3. Koski gonna shuffle for 2. Puts the lead back to 6. Now that's a Lion player who can score right there and score.
I like that. That's a good play on words.
Who, me? Shuffle pass to Kadri. Up the court to Curran. Level pass up. Kadri going up for the basket. Chris blocks it by Marco. Here comes Fulon. Excuse me. Aaron down the court to end himself. And last touch by Aaron. 54 seconds left for both teams to score. Curran making sure the time can still be on shot. Aaron up to Denman. Denman ready to shoot. No. Silver pass through. Cole. History is airballed. Kadri up the court with 29 seconds. Last touch by Denver. The Lions touch it last. And look who's here. Wally up the court to put in the 20 seconds in this first half. Hot diddly-dee. Wally looking for 2. Cole. Levin. No foul call. Kadri off the ball to himself. 7, 6, 5. No foul called. Late whistles everywhere. No call, no basket. And that will do it for the first half of this game. Second half on the way. We'll be back on SBN.
That's half the game. it recording?
Yep. So we're going back just through some hoops. And we're back in the second for extra 16 minutes of this game. The game. So here comes Soten to Kadri. Kadri to Curran. Curran, Wally, right there in the teeth. To North for two. No, Kadri for two. Kadri. Manager two is good! Is it egg season or what? Because Easter just passed and we start painting eggs. So up the court, it was last touched by Denver. Oh, a charge! Offensive foul! Nice charge for Mr. I want some lasagna right now. Give me some lasagna. I need to cook it for you. Sorry, my Italian friend. Going back to Koski. Rouse it out. Wally for two. Mr. Wally, he's back in the game and he's feeling fresh. Fresh player, too feisty to play. Koski, nowhere to pass. Adugba, pass to Aaron. Marco looking to pass to, nowhere to pass there. Next up here on SPN, we got the Warriors and the Heat. That's gonna be fun. And it's, I think, in Miami. Oh, Cole! Slams it for two! He's been magnificent for two. He's being an ostrich. Koski faking the defender. Looking for two and one! MVP candidate right on its way for delivery. And one, chance for one more at the line for two.
Who's that foul on?
This foul, I think it's on Kadri. Number 23. I kind of saw it.
Caleb, I think it is.
Kadri. So that's going to be the first or the second on Kadri. First or second. And Koski starting up with 10. No, actually, no. Free throws made this season is seven out of 10. No Coach Isaiah today, so no motivation on the floor. That's going to be kind of risky, all right? Koski for two. Short. Last touch by Koski as he free throws it out of bounds. Going back to Cole. Up to Josh for three. Nowhere to shoot there, and he traveled on the step. Little spider steps tingling.
They're good. They're good even without Mikey. Eh?
Huh?
They're just a good team.
Cole. There we go. Slithers by himself. Going back to a Cook and Curran for two. Mandrew putting it up and in. No! Denman doggies his way for two. Another slithering pass to Mandrew. And he slithers his way out of bounds. What a slithery player. Going back. Agdaba. And a travel. Turnovers are flaming here downtown in cold town Denver. And no. /Barry. Barry/Denver.
Michael, this is Barry, Ontario.
Going back to Koski. Koski, nowhere to go. Agdaba. Kadri, Soten. 2-point game with 11 minutes left. Can True North win one victory to make it a one series with this tight offensive Lions team? So repetitive. Only back. Mandrew missed over the turnover. Oh, Koski back on the court. Koski making a one-on-one defender on him. Well, almost an N1. He's gonna get fouled on. He's gonna get two. No. That's a foul, so it's gonna be out of bounds. Or foul. Sagsworth corner three, spills it out. Koski, no foul, out of bounds. Last touch by Koski. Couldn't get the foul call. So last touch by Koski, so it's going to be True North ball here downtown in Ball Arena. No, it's an arena. It's an initial right here. Yeah, I'm pretending this is what I see. Kadri up the court. What's the passing? Another Bossol for two. Back to the Lions here. Up to Denman. Denman looking for his swiggly shot. Segworth looking for an open three. Up to Marco, deep three. Sorry, no Italian casserole for you.
Isn't DiGenoso an Italian name?
Yeah, it is. Every name that's pronounced. Anyways, going back, and Marco is on the floor. That shot needs to be on the second of fool. That should be a second of fool. Going back to Koski, off to Ugdaba. Ugdaba for two. Out of bounds. Koski. 1-on-1 with Josh. Koski letting for three. Cole up for two. Swings it back to Kadri. What can the True North do here? Wally Swithers for two. Corner three. Good! Now he is cooking!
Simba.
It's a tie game. He's cooking. Shrimp cocktail. I mean, it kind of was his name, so. And that's a foul on number 35, and we're gonna have a timeout here with 7:33 left on SBN / our own YBCL scoreboard. On its way. We'll be right back. Denman on the floor to Gina Silva. Going back, Wally all the way to himself down the court to Kadri. Mandrew's back on the floor. Subbed in for Caleb Kadri. Josh making this screen official. Up to Wally. Marco. And a foul is called. I think the call is called on either Kadri. No call. It's going to be out of bounds. Can he bounce it in? No, it can't. Springs it out. Mandrew. Up and down the court he goes. Coast to coast with Mandrew. Mandrew to Curran. Up to Josh. He's wide open for a three. Cannot make that three. Going back to Josh. Wally. Back up to Kadri. No call, out of bounds. 6:03 left. We're tied up 16 in the second. Denman running up the court, making sure he gets a two. Curry with the steal, running it off in the floor. Got it! Who says I can't cook cocktail when he can make it a 2-point game? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Koski! He's going to shoot 2 free throws at the hoop for 2. Now that's what I call cooking cocktail for dinner. So Koski, he's 5 from 4 from the line. He's 5 from 10 and 6 from 10. So he's... Woo! That was a beautiful shot to make it into 1. Gets the Bulls, and we're tied at 18 with 4 minutes in this cold downtown Barrie, Ontario. Oh, disconnected. To passing Aaron. Going back to Gina Silva. And that's going to be, I think that's going to be a turnover right there. It's going to be it was a loose ball. Koski, tough enough for 2! So last touch by Koski. True North up and down the court they go with 3 minutes to collision this game. Amount the Rocky Mountains. Kadri all by himself, making sure he gets a mentality pass. Curran for 2, airballs it. Koski. Yellow ball. Last touch by Cole. Mandrew. Gina Silva. Cole! Going to work on a rocky, slidey day.
This is what it was like last game, too.
What a collision. And a timeout goes to True North as they fix things here in the second with 2 minutes left, and we'll come back in this timeout on the SBN channel right here. So, Michael is back. Oh, so it's a 1 point game? Yes, it's going to be a 1 point game, folks. And Marco Genoza is going to shoot 2 at the free throw line. Foul is going to be, I think it's going to be, I never saw it, so I think it's going to be on Webb. Call is missed off free throw right there. That's okay. Leads by 1 to tie it up. Marco. No bounce. Oh, right there. Madonna for 2. Way up and down he goes. Josh. Sultan. Kadri. Nowhere to pass. Cole. Going back to the path. Curran for 2. Airballs it. It's still a 1 point game with 1 minute left to play. Going back. Cole. Nowhere to defend him. He's going for 3. For 2. Cole misses! Back up to Kadri! 1 minute left. Foul on number 23, Caleb Kadri. 57.4 left in this last substitution game. This game is brought to you by Too Feisty to Quit. And that is Mr. Koski. No, not Koski. Never mind. Sorry. Fix that channel. That's going to be on Mandrew. So Aaron's going to shoot 2 at the line. He's 2 from 0. So 2 out of 0. So if he gets those, it's pure. If he gets at least 1, it's going to be pure as well. No Ben today to commentate, so. Going back to Denman. Bounty, no foul there. Cole. Puts it up and in! 22-20. 45, 44, 42 seconds left to discuss this, and a timeout goes to True North as they take, as Denver/Barry takes a distant lead. We'll be back, folks, on the SBN channel. on, folks. Hold on to your helmets and safety belts, and some popcorn, because we're running back with 37 seconds. I want a game winner right now. 31 seconds. Can the Lions survive with one again? Lions turnover. 20 seconds. Free throws for Marco Genoza, sorry. Very exclusive name. Very exclusive. Back at the line. Slithers for 2. Makes it nice and fresh. Splashes! My Italian friend made some spaghetti! Cohen cooking for 2! 18, 17 seconds. Cole Mandrew is going to have to foul him. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll do it. One second left to finish this game. So it's going to be 2 free throws for Cole Mandrew. 6 seconds left until this game is officially over. We're not. Oh, we're not? And Cole swishes it in, and that'll do it. The Lions will defenselessly defeat True North once again. Do it, and Koski. 5, 4, 3, 2, and could have won it, and that's going to do it. What a performance here today for 2. That'll do it, folks. That'll do it. Thanks, folks. We'll be back on another SBN adventure.